Alright. Look! What? Always happens. Anyways, I don't know if I'm actually going to main tank for the Alliance raid or not, right? Regardless, I'm probably gonna stay on the front anyways. I don't have as a tank, I don't have much of a reason to be anywhere else. So, we'll have a good view of nophica's, of the matron's teats. I don't know what Twitch's policies on titles are, so I just said naturals, but, whatever, right? Let's go do the, quest. Where does it start again? Mordona, I think? Like, outside in Mordona? It's either outside in Mordona or, like, in the... what's the place? The realm of itself. But it's most likely outside in Mordona. It might even be in Rising Stones, but I doubt it. I doubt it's in the Rising Stones, because it's not a Scion thing in particular, right? Right. Yep, right there. Just outside Mordona. Oh, Revenant's Toll. What mount do I have on right now? It always glitches out whenever, like, there's so many peoples. Hello, Mise, however you pronounce that. Okay. That is a few messages. Literally just started streaming, but whatever, okay. There we go. Oh, greetings, Sons. If you've come to ask about developments in our Phantom Realm investigation, then your timing couldn't be better. A short while ago, I received word from Grahatia. He and Cryo have completed their preparations in Charlian and are ready to resume field work. Even as we speak, they make their way hither. Let's wait for them together, shall we? Okay, I'm just gonna elect to ignore these messages here. It seems very scammy, so... Ah, there they are. Don't make the old man do all the work. Oh wait, no, he's spry and young now. He's in his 20s. So what's the excuse? You're an archer. There's none of your strength in your back. What in the heavens are you carrying? This, my friends, is the latest technological marvel to come out of Charlian. I give you the etheric analyzer. Holding it thus, you can take a measure of ambient ether. It looks like some twisted VR backpack. But whose waveform is then recorded by the Ephero transcriber at the back. This provides us with detailed data of the environment, which we can study at our leisure. As you know, the Phantom Realms are hidden by illusions. In order to ascertain their nature, I suggested to Cryo that we record the data with proper equipment. Alas, said equipment is tremendously cumbersome. Raha was done well to bring it in here in one piece, and as expensive as it doubtless is, I hope we can return it in the same condition. Return it? Yes, to the forum, in approving our investigation, they granted us use of the device in addition to their financial backing. Despite the students' greatly reduced scale, the forum has faith in our endeavors. Thus did the approval notice declare, I'm proud to say. We owe much of this goodwill to the Scions yourself, not least of all. That being said, we can't depend on the forum indefinitely. No, we must stand on our own 2 feet again, and it begins with our efforts in this investigation. The 12 are meant to be Eorzea's guardian deities, yet they seek battle with mankind. What could it possibly be that motivates them? In treating with them earnestly, I am hopeful that we will find the answer. Well, we shouldn't keep Snowgame waiting. Without further ado, let's join her in the House. So, tapping out to ban this guy real quickly, just because again, I am pretty sure that's a scam. They spammed messages pretty quickly about the same thing over and over again, and then they shot me a Discord link, so just going to do that. And it was within the first like 10 minutes of the stream. I doubt anybody really has that trigger finger. He's probably just going through channels with 0 views and whatnot, so. Scary how bots can follow you now, but I guess it shouldn't really be that surprising. Anyways, we're back to this. Welcome back! Well now, if it isn't the etheric analyzer, you've done well to get a hold of it. Indeed, we're duly grateful to the forum for the loan. It's no small thing to be lugging about, but I've always wanted to try it. If you're ready, Raha, you may proceed with measuring the ether of the Phantom Realm. Somnus, please assist him, will you? In the meantime, I have a mind to further examine the monument of Snowgame. How does that sound? Like a plan! As a matter of fact, I've already done a bit of work on that front. As you previously determined, the monument harbors some manner of magic, and this magic, I've since found, takes the form of an epigraph. By consulting Professors Rouge and Namona, Charlian's foremost expert in the field of archaeology, I was able to make a discovery. Oh yes, a most startling discovery. That is, the epigraph is largely incomplete, so we can't read it. Not very godly if you're leaving things half done. So, you didn't make a discovery. But see, establishing that one doesn't know is also an important step in research. For a blessing, the language doesn't appear to be completely unknown, and if we can but fill in the missing information, it should be possible to make sense of it. But where do we even begin looking for such information? Why, we ask the gods themselves, of course. By giving them the battle they desire, we're doing them a favor, are we not? That being the case, I dare say, they would grace us with their presence if called. Please come with me. Oh, the things I would ask them if they really did appear. Now, going by astrology, the heaven of Earth should be the next to open, and it just so happens I know the perfect incantation for this purpose. Open, Moontui! It's a time-honored charm passed down in Gridania, whose patron is Nophica, one of the deities said to dwell in the heaven of Earth. Come, everyone, say it with me. Why are they all looking at me? Oh wait, is it because I come from Gridania? Or is it just simply just that's... You see, after a bit, it's hard to tell if it's because of my character's origin or information, or if it's just because, like, the NPCs just look at me funny. Open Mantoi! Well, would you look at that? It really did work. Ah, there she is. What delightful children you are! I too have desired to speak with you. Smitten. By the 12! It's her! It's really her! She looks precisely as depicted in legend. Amazing. Tis an honor to meet you, Nophica. If I may, what is it that you wish to speak about? You seek to decipher the monument, do you not? If you face more of us in battle, I myself included, we shall grant you the key to unlocking that mystery. We would of course be obliged for such a gift, but are you certain? The gods before were not exactly forthcoming with your secrets. Closely have we watched you from our respective sanctums, watched as you faced us and pursued the truth with pure hearts and minds. In light of what we have seen, we have concluded thus. Even should you uncover the monument's purpose, you would still be willing to lend us your aid. Help us to fulfill our heart's desire, and so too shall we grant you ours. I look forward to receiving you in my sanctum, my dear children. Okay. So I guess it's raid time. The original plan was to visit the heavens of lightning and fire. But I believe we all would agree that we should prioritize Nophica's invitation. Well, Snowguy, your charm did the trick. The way to open another heaven lies open, and beyond it, the truth of the monument. I can scarcely wait to pour over the etheric data. Raha, Sumnus, I leave it in your capable hands. As for you, Derek, may we rely on your guidance once more? Now that we know what awaits, I do not feel my presence is necessary. On the contrary, I would only be a burden. As you wish, of course. We can still count on you to pray for our friends, though, I trust. I'm glad that I can join you this time, Sumnus. Encumbered as I am with this analyzer, I fear I won't be able to assist in battle, but I shall do my part and secure the data we need. It's time for the next part of the series. That is a long wait time for a tank. Very surprising. I guess everybody wants to main tank Nophica's tits, huh? Well, nothing to do but to wait, I suppose. Unless I want to do it as a DPS, because DPS queues are definitely going to be faster, right? But, I don't want to do it as a main tank, man. For pretty obvious reasons, too, in fact. I'll stop being creepy, though. That being said, what would I take into this raid though if I... Oh shit, right, I should probably also do the Aguirre raid on my alt actually too, so I can do this raid with the FC. Right. Because I haven't done that on my alt yet. I don't know when the FC is thinking of doing the Alliance raid. Probably, I don't know, it's pretty hard to tell because nobody really gets on, but yeah. Do I really want to wait this one now? There's a bunch of people, so... Nothing but tankly strong already. That's cool. Blind run. So there's a lot of people already like going in, right? But I'm just doing the duty finder. I think it would be more efficient to join one of those parties though, maybe. Oh. There's only one of them with tank slots open though. Happens to be the one where it's all tanks. So I don't think that would be productive. um, if my first run is the tank run. Certainly it is possible. I remember... Or should I say, like, mono roll parties just, like, happen, right? They're fun. I suppose I should probably do other things while we wait then, yeah? What other things got... Oh, right! Island Sanctuary got updated, yeah? I should probably actually check the full Birth the Path notes. Just check the patch notes. Is what I really wanted to say, I think? I don't think I can speak. Let me just check them. Besides, I haven't actually checked them in their entirety yet, so... I haven't even checked the prelim, so... Let's, make shit easier on myself by making this, windowed. So I won't have to fuck up my screen every time I want to switch tabs to the patch notes. We'll turn it back on to full screen once I'm in the raid and it actually matters. Shall I actually stream the screen, actually? Probably. It's not gonna be much, but it'll work out. Let's look through the patch notes together. Add it. Browser. Oh, wait, no, not browser. Window. Right. Window capture. Window. There we go. Just quick temp title because it's not really gonna stay on screen for too long. That's just gonna be there. Now let's look for them. Let's see here. So players can now dive in Upper Lenoska. Okay, that's something I didn't know. So that's cool. We could probably check that out, but I doubt we're gonna find anything really. It's probably just a cool little fun thing just to retroactively make those experiences better. Anyways, new main scenario quests have been added. We finished those all the way up to yada yada. Character approaches have been implemented for battle dialogue during main scenario instance battle quest battles from the 3.x patch series. Okay, cool. Myths of the Realm, which I am currently doing. There's a few quests here too. Ooh, yeah, right. Tales of a Newfound Adventure. The little demon guys that told the backstories of all the Archfiends. Yeah, we're definitely gonna do that at some point then. Of course, there's Tataru's Grand Endeavor, custom deliveries with a sheep. It's in the Crystarium, so but yeah, okay, alright. I guess I'll check those out. I don't know. I have all the crafters and gatherers I want to level, but maybe I want to level them, like, because there's still a couple that I need to level anyway, so sure. Cool. New chapters have been added to the New Game Plus, which is Tales of Newfound Adventure, the side story quest. Oh, right, because this would be the end of it, because this would cover the last two Archfiends, right? So, this would probably be the end of these quests. Okay. So that's added in New Game Plus, too. Let's see. An icon will now be displayed on the map for the entrance to the following duties: Deep Dungeons, Palace of the Dead, Heaven on High. Cool. So we get to actually know that that's there. Field Operations, which covered Forbidden Land, Eureka, the Bosnian Southern Front, or Bosnian Southern Front, the Lubin Mercenary, and Zadnor. Okay, cool. Variants and Criterion Dungeons. I suppose since they're gonna have more of these things, right? Like, specifically more Criterion Dungeons, because the Sealed-In Subterrane is not the last. It's probably a good way to distinguish them on the map. Long time coming, at least. When the location or destination of a quest is not in a city or the open field, a quest icon will now display on the map indicating the path to reach it. I thought this was a thing that was always in the game, wasn't it? As a result of the update, it will now be possible to reach quests in unique areas by following the quest icon on the map. I guess, oh, right. Like, it only, like, did so in, like, unique areas, or, like... So, like, if you had to zone, right? Because, like, it didn't show the quest objective when you had to zone. It just... At least not on the mini-map, I don't think. So I think that might be the change? I don't know. It's invisible to me, but that's nice. Quality of life for questers. The Chronicles of a New Era quests, but I hardly know her, and the Gift of the Archmages will no longer be available. What? These quests should be abandoned as they can no longer be completed. Chronicles of a New Era. Oh. There... Huh. Yeah, there's a lot of Chronicles of a New Era, so... I guess they just wanted to cut down on something, maybe? Yeah, maybe they wanted to cut down on, like, the length of some patch quest or something like that. Maybe it's the Crystal Tower raids that they're cutting down on. I don't know which ones those specifically were a part of, so I can't tell, but they're removed, so... Some Chronicles of a New Era quest out there that I don't quite remember or know of is quick now. Somewhere. I don't know which one, but yeah. It's faster to complete one of them, it is. Additional information has been added to journal entries for Crystalline Mean and Studium delivery quests. Okay. Quests requiring the procurement of fish now display fishing locations and the bait required. Ah! Oh, so good! I already have Fisher at level 90, but at the very least I wouldn't have to fucking, like, go onto a forum, or look it up on like a foreign site or whatever to look up where to get something now. We can just know, I guess. That's cool. Furthermore, quests requiring collectibles now indicate the necessary collectability rating. Which, awesome. Good to know. Anyways. Certain quests previously classified as side quests in the journal have been further separated into the following categories. The Chronicles of Light, the Hildebrand side quests. Thank God the Hildebrand side quests are separated properly now. They weren't before. I know that for a fact. So, it's great to know. Weapon enhancement side quests, which are the relic weapon stuff, so... records of unusual endeavors, and side story quests. Tribal quests previously classified as side quests have been moved to the tribal quests category. Wandering Mystical quests previously classified as side quests have been moved to the Mordonan side quests category. And Deep Dungeon quests will be classified as records of unusual endeavors in the journal. I don't know how easy this is to see on the stream, by the way. I am reading them aloud, but, I mean... They're probably okay enough to read, yeah? Yeah, if you squint enough and look closely enough. It's really zoomed out, but... Honestly, I don't think anyone's gonna go to me for patch quests, or patch note read-offs. People are gonna go to, like, Mione or Mr. Happy or something like that, so... Or, better yet, read them themselves. Anyways, Deep Dungeon quests will be classified as records of unusual endeavors. Okay. So that means we're gonna have more in the same vein as Deep Dungeon stuff, but not quite. Okay. In the future, at least. Fates! In the Fates Steel Rain, Odin's level will be fixed at 50. Adjustments will be made to compensate for an anticipated increase in difficulty caused by value downscaling implemented in patch 6.0. Right, because it wasn't a level 50 fate. Odin wasn't a level 50 fate. Odin was, like level 48 or something like that. Some awkward number like that. That, like, roughly got you to sync to level 50, right? And obviously it's just because, like, it was endgame content, but it wasn't level 50 endgame content. Like, it wasn't post-story endgame content. It's supposed to be in the same vein as, like, a old-school super boss, where, like, you could technically fight it before the final boss, right? So, but now it's, like, early game. Like, Odin would be classified as early game nowadays, so... like, the beginning of the game, early game, so... Anyway, 6.x. New items are available in exchange for bicolored gemstones. Okay, more uses for those, and more of an incentive to actually finish my shared fates, actually, because I haven't done that in Endwalker areas yet. Let's see, I still have Labyrinthos, Garlemald, Elpis, and Fafnir. I have all the space ones done. Anyways, can't see that, but why would you want to? Anyways, treasure hunt. Ophio Toro skin maps have been added, so it's the one with the roulette wheel, I think, or just a new one, right? Shifting gymnasium of Aganon has been added, of course. Again, the roulette wheel map. If the FC still did maps, I would be very excited. Still kind of excited though, or I guess it just depends on what the rewards are, right? I want to see what's in them, right? So, Grand and Free Companies. Ooh, Grand Free Company changes. New charge symbol options have been added to company crests. New charge symbol options have been added to PvP team crests as well. Okay. New craftable items have been added to the company workshop, and the following additions and adjustments have been made to submarine subaquatic voyages. New areas, new items, and max rank from 100 to 105. Better deliver Raj the bad news. Housing. Oh, goodness, okay. Wards 25 through 30 have been added to all residential districts. That is good. Very good. 6 wards with corresponding subdivisions have been added to all districts, for a total of 12 new wards available per district. Plots in all new wards are available for purchase via the lottery system. People have mixed feelings about the lottery system. I will just say this, it's better than what we had before, right? I mean, at points it's worse, because, like, you know, there's a potential you wouldn't have competition, right? And you could compete with hundreds, if not thousands, of people on a single house. On the other hand, at least I wouldn't have to stay up until like 4 a.m. and ruin my sleep schedule just to get an in-game house, like the one I got. So, yeah. Unrestricted plots have been added to housing classifications. When entering the lottery for an unrestricted plot, you may choose either free company or private plot classification. Oh! Oh, okay, so, like, that's, like, for, like... So, like... Because, like, right now, like, the plots are split between, like, oh, this is only available for free companies, and this is only available for private buyers, right? And now, like, we have a category for, like, it's available for both. Which I assume is, like, all throughout, like, the FC wards now, since all the FCs that wanted houses probably have them by now, so... Let's see, furnishings from the FF14 furnishing design contest have been added. That looks really cool, the little, like, waterfall looking decoration with the lights, right? That looks really, really cool. Probably gotta incorporate that somewhere in my house. Is that a stroller? Moving on. New furnish. I do not want to know if you can sit in that. I really don't. New furnishings have been added. So these aren't from the weapon design, or not. These aren't from the furnishing design contest. Weapon design contest has already been done and over with. Someone really wanted their baby stroller. I keep on looking up at that. I'm like, huh. Let's see. Portrait furnishings may now be previewed. So you can see portraits of peoples. Now let's see. Following the addition of new Orchestrion rules, Orchestrion categories have been adjusted as follows, and track numbers have been reassigned. So dungeons are split in half, and we have a quests one now. I assume this is from quest rewards. Neat. And then again, dungeons are split in half. I guess we crossed the threshold finally. New aquarium fish has been added. Don't know if I'll catch that for EFC or really if the FC really cares, but Morning Glory seeds can be purchased from the following NPCs. So new Morning Glories, I guess. New prizes are available for purchasing using MGP. This is one of them. This is, I believe this is the Falcon, right? From FF6. I'm pretty sure this is the Falcon from FF6 at least. Yeah, Far Cry from our Falcon, yeah. Definitely will get that for myself. Otherwise, it's just a, like, blimp airship, but, I mean... A blimp airship, all I think of is the Falcon, so... And I don't think it's the one from 7. Definitely not the one from 8. Don't quite think there's one in 9. At least if there is, I don't remember what it looks like. And in fairness, Alexandria moves, so... A new course, Sylph Step, has been added to the Gate Leap of Faith. Finally, we get more stuff than just the fucking, Lunosca, themed ones. Oh, actually, no. There's a Ul'dah themed, Leap of Faith 4 course, but it's kind of bare ones, if I gotta say so myself. So this might be a lot more fun. These following adjustments have been made to the gate schedule. One of the 3 listed gates will be held at the times below. Every hour on the hour, Air Force 1, Cliffhanger, and Leap of Faith, the following city of Nim. Then hourly 20 minutes past the hour, Any Way the Wind Blows, The Slices Right, and Leap of Faith for the Fall of Belladia. And hourly 40 minutes past the hour, The Slices Right, Air Force 1, and Leap of Faith, Sylph Step. And new triple track cards have been added. The following additions and adjustments have been made to the Island Sanctuary. This is the big one, because Island Sanctuary died pretty fucking quickly after everyone finished it within like a month, so... Let's see here. The following additions and adjustments have been made to the Island Sanctuary. 2 new Sanctuary ranks have been added for a total of 12. Was the cap 10? I thought the cap was already, like, 15. Whatever, I guess I got more shit to do, yeah? A new vision has been added. New items have been added that are offered by the Horrendous Hoarder NPC in exchange for Islanders and Seafarers' calories. New gathering points, new gatherable materials. The range from which gathering points can be accessed has been increased. The minimap can now be configured to display desired gathering points by accessing Sanctuary settings in the Isle Keep's index. Huh? Oh! Okay. So... Okay, so I can, like, narrow down my searches, right? If I only wanted to look for rocks, for instance, right? Then, like, I wouldn't have to bog down the map with, trees and whatnot. Cool. Alright. New Sanctuary crafting recipe have been added, so it's just new content. It's just a little tiny expansion, it seems. New produce has been added. New animals. We got a griffin. I don't know how the fuck the griffin was shipped over to our island. Why the fuck the griffin was shipped over into the island. And most importantly, how the fuck are we gonna deal with it without it killing everything? Anyways, an option to collect items en masse from the produce producer, and the creature comforter has been added. Nice, I don't have to walk over to everything in order to collect my shit. That being said, the last time I was in Island Sanctuary, like... God, it must have been like... It was definitely, like, way before the last time I streamed. I can say that much with confidence, because I would have been streaming it if I still did it. Or, like, when I took my break, I mean. So... I remember I did, like, the dramatic, like, Batman Beyond episode 1, where, like, Batman shuts down the Batcave, right? Like, I did that. Like, never again. Looks like I'm coming back, though. See, the position of change nickname in the pasture management subcommand menu has been adjusted. It is now possible to free an animal from the pasture upon capturing another when the pasture is at capacity. And a roller coaster landmark? That seems really cool. I'm gonna put that on. The orchestrion will now continue to play the selected song even after leaving and returning to your island. Yeah, and I believe that was kind of an issue, right? Because, like, it just... Like, you have to, like, constantly reapply it. When visiting a friend's isle, players can now enjoy the tunes played from the Isle Keep's orchestrion. Neat. Mount music will be prioritized over orchestrion music, unless you have it turned off, like I do. It is now possible to dispatch a foraging expedition from the expedition area menu by pressing the Y button, or the triangle button, on the gamepad. So you can press it quickly. New Isleworks handicrafts have been added. Each heading... Oh my god, you should have just put this in its own category! Why is it miscellaneous? Let's see. Each heading in the supply and demand menu can now be sorted in ascending or descending order. Time has been added as a filtering option to the supply and demand menu. Oh, the amount of time it takes to make something, right? Yeah, because it was hard to tell. It was hard to, like, line up your shit, right? If you needed, like, a specific schedule or whatnot of things, or you just wanted to, like, maximize the 24-hour gap, right? It was very difficult to do that. Impossible to do that, actually. Like, you just kind of had to trial and error, or just know how long something takes. So. And in fairness, the UI doesn't look like it actually, like, says that information, but you can filter it, so that's cool. Multiple conditions can now be selected for filtering Isleworks handicrafts. Thank God! You can only, like, sort by popularity or supply or expected shift, right? Or demand shift, right? Or what the demand is. Or, and it was kind of bad because you would, like, single out things that, like, you probably wanted to see, right? And it would have helped you, but, like, it just... Yeah. Anyways, the schedule of previous cycles in the current season can now be viewed in the Isleworks agenda menu. Popularity, supply, demand shift, and predicted popularity of the selected Isleworks handicraft are now displayed in the set agenda menu. Materials with an insufficient inventory are now displayed in red in the material allocation window. So you wouldn't have to look out for the minus sign for the dyslexic people. Cool. The most recently accessed tab of the material allocation window will now display upon reopening it. Great. New column displaying the fluctuation in the handicraft's value due to supply and demand has been added to the earnings report. So you just get a more detailed look into each individual thing. Now, let's see. The mode selected from the Isle Keeps index will now remain active until you log out of the game. Right, because it reset to, like, exploring or whatever when you left the island. A notification will now display to indicate when a player has visited your isle. That's actually really nice to know, right? Because, like, but at the same time, I'm gonna miss sneaking onto someone's island and just Goldilocksing on their island for a little bit. Because I always just, like, I like, anyone who's seen my streams knows I like the Goldilocks around. Anyways, new hairstyle options for Vieira. Cool. Do I get to wear hats with them? Actually, this is the male one is really nice. Like, if here, I'm just gonna turn off my game because I need a visual aid in this. Like, my Catboy has the same hairstyle, so like I barely have an excuse right now to to not be a bun boy. Actually, no. I do have a perfect excuse. I wear the crown better. I wear the crown much better, you fools. Anyways, ooh. They got the rain cutter, I believe it's 7? Yeah, 7's hairstyle is for Hrothgar now. That's cool. And, whatever that hairstyle is, that's the Nero hairstyle or whatever. Wait, no. 7? What was its size? I don't know. I just remember, like, this is among, like, a whole slurry of Type 0 hairstyles that they added in 14. Some years ago. They're not the default. Anyways, these look cool on Hrothgar. Too bad you have the fucking Fantasia in order to change your hairstyle or whatever. I don't understand that at all. I really don't. It doesn't change your face, my guy. Oh, whatever. Duty support has been added to the following duties. Gubal Library, a Ferrochemical Research Facility, Anti-Tower, Sorkai's Alphatal, and Belsar's Wall. So you can now solo your way all the way through Heaven's Word and up to Stormblood. Prizes available in the exchange for Chloe's silver certificates of commendation and Chloe's bronze certificates of commendation have been adjusted. Oh, you get a little Sheba themed items. Precious. Let's see, the following duties have been added. Pandemonium Abyssos, 5th through 8th Circles, Lapis Manalis, the Shifting Gymnasium of Agadon, and the Clockwork Castle Town, Prison Conflict. Hold on, I think they typoed here. Because Abyssos was last patch. I think they meant, Euphrosyne. The one we're queued up right now. I think that's what they meant. Anyways, the following additions to and adjustments have been made to Faux Hollows, which they changed from Sephiroth to Sophia now, for the Unreals. And then they added new stuff with Faux Leaves. And a message will now display after failing to earn a retelling from Faux Hollows. A new emote has been added. Link Pearl! You can use the Link Pearl as an emote now. Oh my god, where do I get it? Hold on. Probably from Out in Sanctuary. But maybe it's an MGP reward? Regardless. Link Pearl emote. Cool. New poses have been added for the sit emote. You have man spreading. You have... I don't know what else to call. Like, you have like 3 variations of man spreading, huh? Tragically enough, they are all the male characters still. Man. Like this one right here, like, is the most asshole out of all of them. By the way, like, this is the one you really want to be like a dick. Like, this one's a little understandable. Like, you're just a big guy or something like that, right? And you're just like, you need the breathing room, right? So like, this one's like understandable, right? People won't be mad at you if you sit like this, right? This one is like when you want to be an asshole, right? When you just know that like what you're doing is pissing people off, right? And like you're smug about it, like you're proud of it. I don't have any comment on the female ones. Well, that one looks cute though. It's very contemplative looking. New posts are now available when holding umbrella type fashion. I gotta confirm this. Umbrella fashion accessories. Just gonna put use. Because I know there's this one. Right? And then there's the flurry. Oh, it's like a C pose. Cool. It doesn't quite look like the character here. It looks like it's gender specific, maybe. So like the male umbrella hold is like a sword pose, right? Whereas the female ones is like hand on hips and whatnot. As always, the females are way more fashionable than dudes are. Anyways, the battle system. This is a big one because Paladin rework is happening here. And by Paladin rework, I mean Paladin's just gonna turn into another warrior. I've seen a few of these changes. Most notably, Iron Will recast time reducing to from 3 to 4 or 3 to 2. As I was noticing when I was turning on and off my tank stance, I noticed that oh shit! It's here! Hold on. That caught me by complete surprise. I did not see that coming at all. I didn't even pay attention to like what slots were filling up, so like I didn't know that it was coming. That being said, I have roughly 30 minutes until D&D, so I don't know if I can actually do this, but we'll see. We'll see. We'll see. Alliance raids typically take like 20 some odd minutes, so like we can probably finish it and like watch the cutscene and then like stop there for a bit and then do D&D and then we can continue with the story. Euphrosyne. Or Euphrosyne? Sign? Yes, there she is.
At last the time is come.
Ah! Where did all of these other people come from? They just materialized. As always, we listen to the music. The music is really nice, actually. We're all gunbreakers! Woo! You know what? Fuck. We'll all have our tank stance on, too. Why not? Let's go! The all gunbreaker party!
Prove to me life's resolve.
Okay, right. Ooh, I like this music. Man, we're like a cursed version of the SA party right now, and things are lagging on my end. We're just all in front of her. We have to delay at some point. That is a runaway mechanic over there. Okay, this is get in. This has to get in. Yeah. That might be a tank buster. Nope, that's a party buster. Raid wide. Okay. Checkerboards.
Let life flower and flourish.
Swirl haste. Okay. Okay, so we want to get into this. But, oh, fuck. Oh! Oh, those are long. Those take a while. Okay, so we want to get out from here like that. But not into the bleed. But yeah, something like that. Yeah, okay, so those take a while. Ow, I'm bleeding actually. You also don't want to run into the brambles. You really don't want to go into the brambles. That bleed does a lot.
Mine is the breath of the earth.
Supposed to stand here? No. Oh! Oh, I see. I see. I see. We stand in the blues for the blue AoEs and stand in the yellows for the yellow AoEs. Gotcha.
My heart rejoices for our union.
Oh, she's on me now. Okay. I'm gonna like calm down a bit. I don't know if I quite want to like main thing. I'm gonna calm down the rotation a bit. So this is in, and we don't need to adjust our position. Yeah, I really don't want to main tank right now. Now especially of all times. March forward and then back.
Bow down like the willow.
What happened to the raid? Everyone's dead. This is bad.
Beyond adversity lies strength.
I got my burst from this. Okay, so the first one is yellow. So we stand in yellow first to avoid the AoE of that. Then blue. Then yellow. Then blue. And we stay yellow all the way through. And then one of these. Triple tank buster. I'll just cut my tank stance off for the next bit. Because I don't think I'm losing aggro, I'll be honest. So that summons the brambles. Yes, it does. And if Floral Haze is the march. Forward again. And then this is the checkerboard. And then Giving Land is move away. Oh, I just barely got out of that. And then Exa Flares. And then in. Alright, this is through. Oh wait, no, that's an LB free. That's a stage LB free. Alright, so blue again. Then yellow, then blue. So blue, yellow, blue, yellow, blue all the way. That's another Sage LB3. Cool. We don't have LB3s because people have been leaving.
Be strong for what awaits.
Okay, alright. This is the limited gear, so we don't have new tomes though. I don't really need any of this. Because, you know.
By my authority, let the land be remade.
Oh, we got a new guy. Who's our new guy though? We just fought nophica. Probably want my stance here. So at least tank over my part. Not gonna work. It's one guy tanking still. Okay, this is where individual tanks need to do their part. I doubt we, like, AoE them all together. We have to separate them, it doesn't seem we have to separate them. I think it is indeed just tank. At least that's the philosophy I'm sticking with. I mean, I see no reason why these guys would have to be fought separately at all. And it's probably one guy. A behemoth. Yeah, that'll do it. All tanks stacked together for this? Stay away with this. Frontward AoE. And I think he's just dead now. Who's our guy here? Of course it would have to be Alphic, who could manipulate space.
Forgive me, but I couldn't stay away.
Huh.
It seems my sister shall be joining us.
Oh, and they're linked.
It's only fitting that we face you
Okay, so... Alright, so this is the double tank setup. What is this? Okay, so that gives pyretic. So that's what the timer is for. I assume this is gonna be like Hansel and Gretel where we have to switch people together. Why am I tethered like this? What do I do with this? Time accelerates. Oh goodness. Okay. I don't understand what that's for, but... Okay, so there's soul length in that, like, damage from one goes to the other. Vice versa. Healing from one.
I shall measure your worth.
As it seems, at least. So that's anti-stack. Where are these shadows on the ground? Oh. Did you want to stay in the shadows for that? Because the shadows probably would have let us down. I see. Alright, I'm taking our boy now. Okay, so this is double tank. And then that's 3 people to a thing, I think? Do we have to stand in these? Arm's length, arm's length, arm's length. Ah! Oh! I see what they're about now. So the number on them indicates which one goes off and when. And so you have to traverse to one. I'm gonna have to vote that one. Okay, so now we have a reverse card. Now what does that mean? Resulting in deep freeze if not continuously in motion. I see. Move. 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 Okay, my rotation's not up. I'm gonna have to fix it. Oh, goodness. Double tank. So you can safely traverse through those shadows. What are they for is beyond me. Okay, so this is the first one that we have to go through. This one over here. And like we don't stand in them. It just points us to the general direction we need to go. So, oh, fuck! They reversed it! Yeah, that reversal came out of nowhere. Well, that's unfortunate. I'm gonna have to vote this guy again with weakness, too. Stays happy and safe. And I don't. That one's the one that's really hard. Okay, so we have fire. So it's don't move when the time is up. Go to the center, don't move. It's not that punishing, though. I'd argue the freeze is way more punishing. Now that does do a good chunk of damage as a tank, so the DPS that'd be devastating.
Show me everything.
Okay, so we want to stand in the shadows so that we don't get pulled up. Gotcha! Okay, so that's what the shadows are for.
Let burn your fleeting lives.
And Alphic should be dead by now. Oh, Starstorm. And then he's gone, so now it's Mimic build. Man, that Sage OV3 is the flashiest thing on Earth. Okay, so we move. So we want to... Okay.
It's fate.
Upon the most exalted of battlefields, you shall
Ninja
stand.
Scouting piece. Don't dismiss Echo Arc. I guess they have been gone, yeah? For a minute. Sure. Yes. Ice sculptures, nay, they're more servants. Okay. Let's tank them all together, I think. Even though all their AoEs go off at once like this, and it's kind of a nightmare. But this is like the near raid. Don't worry, it's like Puppet Fun. Ow. A lot hit me at once there. Okay, I think it might be smarter to tank them all individually anyways, though. Just considering these AoEs. But, I mean, it was expected to be that smart at the beginning, huh? Literally.
Summon your courage and press on.
Oh, I think this is where we fight Halone. My deity. Halone defeat. Oh yeah, this definitely is it. I mean, it has to be. It's icy themed. Of course it would be. But she's not the last boss. Even though she has a metal as fuck
I,
move.
the Fury, shall test your strength of spirit. All piercing stingers will seek a grave in you.
Out. Okay. So, out sweep. Okay, I see.
For glory,
So, out spin,
prepare to render your all.
left swipe, right swipe, in spin. Gotcha. In? Oh my god, this is just like See the Sanctuary, or See the Sacrifice. Okay. So... In? Oh, no. Left swipe, then out, then right swipe. Oh yes, this is just like See the Sacrifice. Okay. And then we all go into our respective little things. I assume this would be like per party, right? But... Oh, this has to be per party. I doomed everybody. Well, I didn't doom everybody, it's just that nobody else came to save. Everyone's stat at 1. So yeah, that's per party.
You must be better than that against me.
Oh, okay. That is cool. That is really cool. So I can help you. So she's gonna do it again to the other side, it seems. I'm just gonna take the aggro in stride at this point. We have a whole 30. And tank switching isn't really gonna be that big of an issue, I don't think. I'm just gonna turn off the standard order in case tank switching has become an issue. Or can become an issue. I don't see the other thing.
There is no victory. Only victory.
Tanking. Seems to be a fight between okay. Oh, I see what it is. Oh, and it kills anybody who's frozen. Okay, I see that.
Victory must be seized with one's own hand.
Okay, I'm locked into this one. Oh, it's ad phase, so we fight ice. I'm gonna try and self-sustain myself since none of the people here are my friends. But it doesn't seem they do auto attack, so it doesn't seem like there's a necessity of things. That being said, this has a slight DPS deficit, it seems. There seems to be in a slight DPS deficit. There we go, we killed that one, and then there's the big one in the middle, and then there's that one that everyone's still at.
In ice,
Okay.
now rest.
Now we want to put one of those up, a bunch of our mids up.
Mine is the easiest.
I chose a really cool patron deity, huh? That was awesome.
Oh, would that our clash could continue forever.
Okay, so this is the safe spot. The safe point. On this side of her. Man, really limiting the slice that we have to be in, huh? But she has 1,000 thrusts! Like, come on! I think the only thing missing is Dragoon abilities, like jumping. Okay, so this goes in. Fuck. Okay, well it didn't insta-kill me at least.
Lose yourself in the joy of battle.
So that's pretty exponential. Okay, so out, then left, then right, then in. So out. Don't go left yet, boyos! And then that's 1,000 thrusting in that direction. And then we tank these. I'll mid down here. I tried to help. That's already rusting. We've been saying Sage over here, alright, because we have like 6 sages.
All orphans stay at great deep of raging rivers.
So left, right, out, in. Yep. Right, out, in, and then triple tank. Slices. Get rid of the probably the left side. Such a fitting LV3 to use on her, yeah? Even if she has done 0 draconic abilities. Why she wouldn't, right? There's no reason why. Dragons are aliens. Jesus. Oh, just look. Okay, so I have to wait until this drops. Go for it. Yeah, there we go. Now I've got it. Just don't run in. Out, right, left, in, out, in. Woo!
Your next test awaits.
Let's see, scouting, not gonna use that, aiming, not gonna use that. Jump! Oh, it auto sorts us, nice. Hey, look at this. Okay, that being said, we'll have to start D&D late tonight because I mean we're at the last fight, but so I'm not gonna delay it by too much. Oh, this is the Hatsune. That's Hatsune Miku looking girl. And Fina. Can't keep getting away with this. They put Hatsune Miku and everything.
Bathe in the moon's tender glow.
And of course, they saved the vocal track for the one that looks like Miku as well. Man. So many people doing it for the first time. I wish I could turn the BGM to 150%. This just sounds really good. Blue Moon. What there's like, all right. That's a huge AoE. Okay, so, and then that? Whole half. Okay, not just that one bit. And then these are lasers. I really like this like anime EDF as music playing. In. So that's what? begins to wax, so it gets bigger. Whatever AoEs are big gets bigger. Oh! I see now. Okay. And then, okay, over here. Woo! Alright, so that's a spicy amount of movement. Someone in the stairs. Okay. So kill the crystals. I'm gonna focus on this one. Someone else needs to. So the sprites do the AoEs. Where she does the big thing. Bear! No, wolf? Wolf. Ah! Dog. This here. This side. This is the safe side. No, that's not! Ow! Okay, so the dog is its own entity, and it does. I still got hit. So the dog has its own like telegraph for its own AoE, but it's a separate entity. So I guess it's like the halo on top of the dog, maybe? So that bit of the arena is out, and that bit of the arena is out, so this is the safe place. So many effort-worthy mechanics nowadays, it's just pick the right pizza slice now, huh? Okay. We got one of these. And we want to be inside. And on this side.
You're always in my heart.
That violin is going hard though. That's a Shimamura violin right there. So we want to stand in the ones that are like new moons, right? And then move over to the ones that have already exploded. So those have exploded, and now we move over to the ones that are empty now. You could probably be closer to the exploding ones as well. Inside and this side. Yep. Cluster of parties. What do in that? Oh, right. That's the big fuck laser. And then move over to this end. Oh. Chose the right slice. Or rather, ran into the right slice. While it's assessing which slice is right. No. This one. Over here. Oh, fuck. Ow. There, you have to go to a specific single one. Fina's just about to die. So, well, not die, really, but perish! She will be defeated. She is defeated. Divine Revelry! Oh, doggy.
Our dreams may yet become reality. Thank you.
Okay, like, after this cutscene, I really need to go, so... let us grab... Let's see, that's Sage Gear. That's... that's aiming gear. Wow, nothing for anything that's relevant to me. That's cool. Wow. Wind up alone and roll horribly on. I am rolling so bad on these. What the fuck? Woo! Don't go to Vegas with those odds. Oh man. Okay, so I mean, the healer just did triple duty. So, man, I really don't think I can go to Vegas with these odds. Yeah, let's not go to Vegas. In fact, I probably don't want to do, gacha rolls either. I was thinking of actually, like, doing gacha rolls later today, but clearly I shouldn't do that right now. You're both safe, thank goodness. You have the data done? Wonderful, wonderful! I don't suppose I could do the honors and replace the transcriber cartridge. I've always wanted to take a closer look. Take care of removing it now. We don't want anything to happen to the data. Carefully does it. Come to me, O knowledge divine, come to me! What is that? Or what is that? Ah! Oh. It's alright! The cartridge is safe! But that's the least of our worries. Let's finish the task before there are any more surprises. How hefty of a thing was that, I'm wondering, by the way. Because Homeboy was an archer before he got crystal frozen, so... You have our gratitude for bringing us closer to achieving our dream. Oh, Alfred, must you always be so formal? Though he does have trouble expressing it, I assure you my brother is absolutely giddy with joy. Why are you here, nophica? Have you not sufficiently amused yourself with the mortals? Not nearly. I would like to talk to them more. Nophica promised you the key to deciphering the monument, did she not? Yes, that's correct. Then you would do well to hold in your minds that which harbors information. Come now, brother, you need not speak plainer than that. To clarify, we shall create the objects you need, but your assistance is required to give them form. Why not? Appearance has no effect on function. Just try and imagine that which in your minds is used to hold information. A USB stick. A book. A book. A scroll. A book. A USB stick! I knew mine would be a USB stick! It's a tombstone, but still! Can't believe I fucking called it. I'm glad mine is the more high-tech of the options. There. These instruments shall be useful in your quest. Across the ordeal lies eternal stones that hold the information required to complete the words of the monument. By holding an instrument out to a stone, it will take that information unto itself. We scattered these stones across the realm that mortals would not uncover our secrets. Of late, however, it would seem you have found alternate uses for them as objects of worship. Could they be the marks of the 12? They are, aren't they? Oh, to think that they harbored information on the gods! It seems we have our next destinations. Aside from the free city-states, I believe the marks are located in Kurfus and Mordon. I propose we split up, the quicker to finish the task. I wish to come too! How are you gonna do that? No, Menfina. 'Twould not to do to burden these children so. After all this time, we finally have the chance to speak with mortals, to learn about them from up close, and would not like to have another. I must say, I share Menfina's view. Even you, Hulue? I'd like to learn more about you too, and I believe I speak for all of us. By all means, let us travel together. Music to my ears. We shall watch over you and see that you safely reach your destinations. Without further ado, then. Not so fast! Did you think you could go frolicking without us? The others have our domain well in hand, so we are coming too. Well, now, far be it from us to stop you. Let us assume our disguises too, and then each choose a mortal to accompany. It's like parent chaperoning. Please, let it be something inconspicuous. I believe my destination is Famaland. Then it's Lunoskia for Raha, and 12swood for Cryle. And last but not least, Mordona and Kurfus for Derek and Somnus. Will you be alright, Cryle? I shall be fine, you needn't worry. So we got the rabbit and the doggy. Which one's the rabbit and which one's the doggy? Haloni is the doggy. of course, and Minfina's the rabbit. Makes sense too, because moon goddess, right? So. Alright, Derek. We abided by the god's selections, but why do you suppose the two of us were grouped together? No clue about that, but I'm fine with this. Why, because you make the most intriguing pair. The god's faring hero and the world-faring explorer. I shall relish the chance to learn about both of you. Now then, the others have already set forth, so let us do the same. Aside from my own mark, I believe we'll find those of Thaliak and Helene in Mordona and Kerfus. Oh my, what an adorable creature. Delighted to meet you, little one. It seems to want to join us too. What an unusual company this has become. The gods truly know no ambition, inhibition. Forgive me, Sonus. I couldn't have anticipated this turn of events. Nonsense. Worse has happened. Far weirder has happened than this. Just yesterday, in fact, far weirder has happened than this. Minfina is fairly bouncing up and down in her eagerness to set forth. Well, what are we waiting for? Let us seek out the marks at once. Okay, so I have a little leeway, by the way, because Sky's getting out of work a little later, so... I have a little bit of leeway for maybe 1 or 2 more quests, maybe? Maybe even finish it if I rush enough. Shall we then? The nearest mark is Thaliak's, just outside Mordona. If memory serves, it overlooks the lake at a place called Raffafrost. Names. Why can't things just be called Nibelheim? Actually, no, Nibelheim was pretty difficult to pronounce in of itself, wasn't it? And now we're out here. Let's see, so... It's... Oh, all the way down here, okay. I can fly, though. It's awkward to hear the music, like, suddenly cut off, because, like... The wild areas, or not the wild areas, necessarily, but, like, the non-settlement areas in Realm Reborn didn't have music to them. Until like certain times, right? So they were silent most of the time. It's pretty fucking awkward to be doing. Now then, I wanted to hold out an instrument to the stone. Would you care to do the honors here, Somnus? Alright, just gotta put my phone to it, yeah? No special animation, though. The instrument vibrates rapidly. 'Tis done. The information held in the stone has been etched. As Alphix said, these stones are eternal. No matter their shape or location, their nature is unchanging. Together with the monument in the Umphalos, they have remained the same since time immemorial. 'Twas the love that men bear for us and we for the star that compelled us to create the monument in the stones. And though men do not know the truth of the stones, they offer them prayer. This act is a manifestation of your bond with us, while the stones are a manifestation of our bond with the star. And so, by praying to the stones, you effectively cultivate a bond between yourselves and us and the star. Delightful, is it not? Though we appreciate your eagerness to talk, perhaps we should save some conversation for the destinations to come. If we linger too longer in any one place, we are liable to be late to reconvene with the others. Then let us make for the central highlands of Kerfus. Within the Fury's gaze, my own mark awaits. Fury's gaze, indeed. Boop, pop, and oh. This is going to be a painful car ride. Oh. I've been checking things off, off on my other monitor, and the game gets fucky when you tab out and it's in full screen. So I'd rather not right now. But I'm checking periodically, anyways. So. Right, I have to fly around the damn mountain. Can't just fly over it. Ah, it's in a cave. I don't think I've ever actually gone to this area for any reason. Have I? At the very least, like, the last time I went here was, like, fucking 6 years ago or something like that, so... Just gonna ignore the giant pink elephant in the room. Okay, but it's hanging on the ceiling, lady. Could you have been any less convenient? There it is, the Mark of Fury. It wouldn't do to burden you constantly. I shall extract the information this time. I'm still wondering how we're gonna get it. It's suspended. Looking back, Halone, you've grown noticeably more imposing this past millennium. There are also more statues of the Heaven of Ice, in the Heaven of Ice. Oh, but an idea occurs to me. Somnus, this time I want you to share what you know about the worship of Halone. I dare say it'll be interesting to hear what mankind thinks of her from your perspective. You often hear Halone's name invoked in battle. The church is returning to its roots and moves to separate itself from the state. The Ishgardian Orthodox Church is the heart of faith in the Fury. Oh, that's pretty fucking obvious, don't you think? Yeah. More battle-like actions have been done in the name of Halone than anybody else I've seen. Ah, yes. Ever did I feel the people's fervent desire to be strong, that they might protect what they want, that which they hold dear. Well, how very fascinating. Tis a fine thing indeed to hear directly from mortals. Still, as much as Halone loves her children, it troubled her to see them at war with the dragons, to see those who shared a star spill each other's blood. As you should well know, Menfina, it isn't our place to judge the faith of mortals. Even when we lend them our aid, we must refrain from intervening in their affairs. Lest there be any doubt, mankind's faith in us is mankind's alone. With your prayers, our forms have become that which they might need to be. Apologies for the wait. acquired the information, have you? Excellent. Let us proceed to the next mark. Mine! As I recall, it lies near the Steel Vigil, by the cliff west of the entrance. Follow me! Well, this is in the same area. Okay, it's probably faster to just teleport there as well. Well. Let's go. Other way. Well now, aren't we quick? My mark lies just ahead. Let's wait for the others, then continue together. Oh look, someone's praying. How delightful to see one of my faithful children. Oh, benevolent goddess, grant me deliverance, I beseech you. Save my soul. You're the one who was hunting down the lands of Dalamud. A lot has happened since then. I don't quite remember. Can you remind me? I knew it. Knew you wouldn't stop till you've dealt with every last one of us. And now that you've come for me, to think that this is her will. The Lambs of Dalamud. They are the cult that appeared prior to the Seventh Umbral Calamity, are they not? In the name of their faith, they abducted and sacrificed innocent souls and did not fear death. I've committed no crimes, I swear it! Menfina is my witness! In the beginning, we simply prayed to the twin moons for Dalamud to one day shepherd our souls to the bosom of her mistress. But it all changed when Dalamud began turning red. More and more of us began believing that he was our savior, that we must prove our loyalty with our lives, else we would suffer eternal damnation. So that's how your group took to its fanatical ways, and came to be branded a dangerous cult. And at some point I assume you were tasked with hunting them down. I used to be a merchant in New Dahl, but timid as I am, I struggled to survive in that cutthroat world. That's when I turned to Menfina. I wanted to bask in her gentle acceptance, and gain courage from her strong and faithful hound. They were my solace, the only way I could be at peace with myself. But they took it from me. My foes who committed those horrible deeds, and those who reviled me as one of them, they took it away. You're strong, aren't you? Grant me deliverance. I beg you, judge me and show me the way. Oh, I'm no god, trust me. I can't bear it anymore. What good is a god I can't see, who won't grant me a thimble of succor no matter how much I pray? You mustn't seek in men what you seek in gods. Strong as he is but a mortal. Like you, he is made of flesh and blood and possessed of his own will. Nothing more, nothing less. It avails you not to raise others up while belittling yourself. You are your own person, with a path of your own to walk. Even should you be taken by despair, that you are here now makes you no different from this man. So believe me when I say, all will be well. Keep your faith in Menfina, believe in her love and grace, and you will surely learn to love others as well as yourself. Please forgive me for my unseemly outburst. I have been feeling lost and All my anguish came spilling out. It was Minfina herself who brought you here. I'm certain of it. You don't know how right you are. You really don't know how right you are, man, but whatever. To encourage and guide me, taking your words to heart, I'll try searching for a new path. Should you feel lost again, take to the road. See what is out there. Learn how others live and think, and you are bound to find your way. Blessings be upon you on the road, dear child. Did you say something? Nah. What do you mean? Unsolicited though it was, I don't regret saying those words to him. You needed to hear them. But come, Saunders. This time it's your turn to extract the information. Harshafon's shield is right behind it. I mean, it's a really good review, so I can see why we chose that, but... The instrument vibrates rapidly. Forgive me, Somnus. I fear I've caused you trouble. I'm relieved to know that. You truly are strong, in body and spirit both. Far be it from me to ask this of you, but please do not hold it against that child. We do not wish for our existence to bring grief to our children. Yet no matter which faith, we are who we are because of those who believe in us. My hound is no exception. He was born when men came to worship the object their ancestors cast onto the heavens. We are not all-powerful. We can't grant all of mankind's wishes. Nonetheless, we always hear you. No hope is too small, no prayer too faint. I just wanted to make that clear. Lest you forget, we love mankind dearly. Doing battle with you is a weird way to express it, I'm sure, but it's definitely a way to express it. We have 2 more quests after this. So do I want to do them or do I want to just... I'm gonna, like, pop into the VC. Just to gather people around. But no word on whether or not Sky is home quite yet. Just that he's had a weird day for work, right? He said he'd be out soon, so I'm just gonna stay in the call to gather people. Hey, look! There's the, There's the Discord little thing. So I'll be able to tell who's coming and who's here and whatnot. Alright, next one. While we wait for them to come along, let's just finish this real quick. With this, we have completed our task and we return to the Empires. Yet I can't help but to think about Cryle. Grahatia seemed to be worried about her, did he not? 'Twas as if something weighed on her mind. Though she is in the company of deities, I find myself worrying too. You could ask her directly. Yes, I suppose so. If there are no objections, so let's seek out Cryle. She has headed to the Twelveswood with nophica and Beargut, yes? They are presently too far away for us to sense, but we should be able to locate them once we're in the forest. I see. In that case, let us make for Gridania. Loading. Still loading. I guess the game wanted to address the pink elephant in the room first. Hardy. Okay, please. Okay. So here we are in Gridania. Can you sense Nophica and Beergot? I do, but something is strange. Indeed, they appear to be in different places. Nophica is the nearer of the two, and it's quite close by. I shall go and find her. Wait! You mustn't go off on your own! Ah, confound it all. After her, Somnus! All of that loading for that. Elaine Teal. I'm just reading off a name. Person's from Lamia. There she is. Well, no, I wasn't expecting to see you on here. Is all the matter? You're supposed to be with Cryo and Beergon. Where are they? Oh, we became separated while I was distracted, listening to the elementals. The beings are the voice of those who call Hood home. As I'm the patron of this land, they could not help but report to me. You gods can sense each other. Even should you become separated, shouldn't it be a simple matter to find them again? Indeed, 'twould seem you are keeping something from us, nophica. She wants to check out the Conjurers Guild. Oh, hello, Nay. There is simply no fooling you. Very well, I shall confess all. The child Cryo wanted to visit our stones alone, you see, to complete her task without us watching over her. We merely respected that witch. With her abilities, I do not believe she is in any danger, but the warrior that he is, Beergot, decided to follow after her discreetly. If that is her wish, then indeed we must abide by it. As for Beergot, yes, I sent him in the place men call the South Shroud. One of the stones is situated there, I believe near Camp Tranquil. Let us search that area for Beergot. If we find him, we should find Cryo as well. South Shroud. Oh, which bit of it, though, is the question. Yes, Camp Tranquil. Okay. We got a broken barrel. No, no. You search the broken barrel, but find no god disguised as an adorable critter. I assume this would be the bit, though, yeah? Since it's where all the shit ton of people were. What brings you all here? we understand you've been following Cryo. Where is she? Having acquired information from my stone, she now makes for Alphix. I keep my distance to avoid being seen, and was about to continue on when you appeared. Alphix Stone is her last destination, is it not? Let us all go and meet her there. If everyone so wishes, then very well. To hasten our passage, I shall call upon Master Rauga's servants to bear the mortals. I mean, I have a car. But whatever. I'll take eagles. I'll take a flight to Mordor. Wherever hers. So there it is. It seems we have the use of these hawks. Let's see if we can spot Cryo from above. I will bring our companions. You needn't worry about them. Are you ready, Sons? Yes. Woo! Go, my feathered friend. Fly like the wind. It had to start getting foggy right when we started, like, riding on the birds. This would have been beautiful without any of that. I must thank you, Somnus. Talking to you helped me find the resolve to seek out Cryo. No signs of her here. Let's continue on to Alphix Stone. There she is. She certainly wasted no time. Man, that's so inconspicuous. What the hell? I mean, I guess this bit is ruins, right? But still. Oh, now. Did you come all this way just to check on me? I've been on edge, worrying that I might stumble upon Odin, but so you gave me a bit of a fright. Nophica tells us you will wish to travel alone. What prompted you to send the gods away? It's difficult to explain. I suppose I wanted to seek the answers in my own way. As the gods told us, if we wish to know the truth, we must discover it for ourselves. In spite of this, they've seen fit to not only set us upon the right path, but accompany us besides. This bespeaks the faith that they have in man's spirit of inquiry, and it gives me heart. After all, it is the self-same spirit that defines the students of Beltician. Like everyone, I want to uncover the truth of the 12, to know their aspirations and understand them. And having seen a dear friend embark on countless adventures, I've developed a desire to see and experience the world for myself. There are dangers out there, of course, but I wanted to prove that I could handle them and perform my task. I see. Indeed, as much as we can learn from others, there's no substitute for seeing with one's own eyes. And in yours, I see the gleam of yearning for exploration and discovery. It reveals to me the love you bear for our star, and it makes me glad. Oh, what's this all of a sudden? It's embarrassing when you say such things with a straight face. Right then, I've yet to acquire the information here, so I'll tend to it at once. Perhaps you'd like to wait for me at Quay now. Let's wait for Cryo here. Nophica and Beergott are with her, so she will be fine. Fuck, that's a loud engine. First a man at Menfina's mark, and now Cryo. In the course of traveling with you and yours, it seems I inevitably end up encroaching upon others' lives. Aye, yours as well. Though nothing binds you to me. You followed me ever since I tended your wounds. You're free to go anywhere, you know. A person's life belongs to that person alone. Others can't be expected to assume responsibility for it, and thus it is wrong to interfere. Alas, once I've glimpsed someone's heart, I can't help. I find I can't avert my gaze. It truly is difficult to be amidst people. This should be the last one. Wait. It doesn't take too long to extract the information. Cryo should be here any moment now. Apologies for the wait. With that, I've obtained information from all my stones. You've taken care of yours already, yes? Thank you for worrying about me. While it's good to know that I can handle myself, I'm happy to be doing this with you all. I owe you thanks as well, Beergott and Nophica, for accepting my request with good grace.
Think not of it. You did well to see your task through, little one.
Indeed. Come, let us all return to the farmhouse. Alright, last destination. And then it's wait for D&D. I'll probably turn off the stream until it starts. As you can see, like, there it is, the Palace of the Dead mark. Cool. We have that now, finally. Yeah. Takes a minute to teleport from one place to the next. I mean, in fairness, everyone's in these areas, right? So, like... counter the fact that it takes a hot minute to fucking put up my mount, so... You took your time, Somnus. Did something happen? Just meeting up with Cryo. So, you rendezvoused with Cryo. How was your experience with the cards, if I may ask? They didn't ask too many questions, surprisingly enough. Not only did you help a disillusioned man find his way, you looked in on Cryo besides. Thank you, Somnus. And you as well, Derek. I fear I overstepped my bounds, but what's done is done. We shall return to our sanctums. You have our gratitude for a delightful time. By holding your instruments out to the monument, you will be able to augment the missing information. Be well, dear children. Shall we then? Amazing! What was impossible to decipher is now crystal clear. Without further ado, I shall read out the epigraph. As beings who endure by the will of the star, we are susceptible to the influence of hopes and prayers. Thus do we commit our yokes herein, lest we stray from our purpose. He who is named Birgot shall reside over construction, his duty to fortify the works of men, and encourage them to build. He who is named Rauger shall preside over destruction, his duty to galvanize the star's beating heart, and facilitate mankind's regeneration. She who is named Azima shall preside over the sun, her duty to nurture its life-giving light, and illuminate the truth for all to see. He who is named Nautfal shall preside over the subterrane, his duty to make gleam the richest hidden in the darkest depths, and in men themselves. She who is named nophica shall preside over fertility, her duty to fill the land with life, and prepare a path of peace and plenty. He who is named Alphic shall preside over time and space, his duty to endow the star with material vigor, that mankind's march may never cease. She who is named Halone shall preside over the glaciers, her duty to hold the melting ice at bay, and imbue men with constancy and tranquility. She who is named Nphina shall preside over the moon, her duty to perpetuate the turning of night and day and foster love in the hearts of all. He who is named Thaliak shall preside over the rivers, his duty to quench the thirst of men and to water their minds with wisdom. She who is named Nimia shall preside over the stars, her duty to preserve the celestial fabric of the seasons and weave the threads of men's lives. She who is named Limlayan shall preside over the seas, her duty to administer the tides and inspire men to come together as one and seek new horizons. I've never heard her name proper. I've always heard her referred to as the Navigator, huh? He who is named Ocean shall preside over the mountains, his duty to sustain the breath of the firmament, and in wandering share in men's solitude. He who is unnamed shall watch unflinching, his duty to stand guard over his charge, always and until the end. There the epigraph concludes. We've been given quite a lot to ponder. We have an unnamed 13th god who watches over all. Hopes and prayers influencing their nature. Have you any thoughts on the contents of the epigraphs on this? The prayers of her faithful made Halone more imposing. Because Halone was not a war goddess in that epigraph. But clearly she is a war goddess. So... You mean to say that prayers have changed the 12 into their present forms? That is rather hard to believe. Again, it mentioned that Halone was an ice goddess, not a war goddess. This is important to note. Another thing is that it never mentioned Nphina's hound as well, so I mean that works too as an answer. Given what we know of Dynamis, I believe is entirely possible. In the presence of that energy, hopes and prayers are more tangible results than one might expect. Its power may be curved upon our star, but over thousands of years of worship, it could have influenced the gods in various ways. Ways such as that which Somnus just described, for one. Others that come to mind are Helene's shield and spear, which reflects her status as a goddess of war, and Nimia's spinning wheel, which is an apt apparatus for a goddess of fate. Thus did they create this monument, this yoke, that they might never lose sight of their duty, no matter how much they may change. I'm inclined to agree with Raha. The gods wrote that they endure by the will of the star. Who that refers to, we all know too well. Heidelin. By sundering reality, she must have known that she would shake the very foundation of existence. Anticipating the potential chaos, I suspect she charged the collaborators with maintaining stability. If this is true, then might not the 13th unnamed being be the Watcher on the moon? He seems unsurprised. She seems shocked. The pieces certainly fall into place. I wonder if he would be willing to share what he knows. As it stands, we've yet to encounter 3 gods. As there's no telling what may happen once we fought them all, I believe we should try to uncover as much of the truth as we can, the better to know how to proceed. To that end, and we seek out the Watcher, Raha and I shall return to Charlian and to compile our findings. The data from the analyzer not least of all. To think that the investigation might lead us to the moon! I eagerly look forward to the next stage of our fieldwork. Somnus, like us not, yet more grueling encounters with the gods await. You should rest up and gather your strength. I really like this music, by the way. It's not Soken music, is it? Because it's like collaborations with other composers. I still compose by Soken, but like, he's collaborating with other artists. Like, in the last raid, the one before the Saglaya, he collaborated with the singer from Phantasy Star Online 2, so... Not long now, ere we arrive at the truth. This one, I would want to assume he's collaborating with her again, but maybe there's another one he's collaborating with. Who knows? For the longest time, I've journeyed alone, not involving myself in the affairs of others. But I've enjoyed our time together. You've undertaken the investigation with all earnestness, and it has been a pleasure to be a part of it. When I imagine the moments we must part ways, I can't help but be saddened, and it surprises me that I feel that way. Forgive me, I didn't mean to wax sentimental. If you'll excuse me, I shall head outside for some fresh air. There he goes again. Somnus, do you suppose you could follow after him? I can't quite say why, but I feel as though he will suddenly vanish one day, never to return. Okay, let us finish the quest, which, apt timing actually, it seems this guy just came home. So they should be joining the call any minute now. so might as well just finish up what I've got here. I figured I needed an intermission between quests, but it seems these cutscenes are pretty long. This is already 2.5 hours. Oh, tis usefulness. What is it? Checking up on you. Ah, Snowgime's worried that I'll suddenly vanish, you say? Well, as the saying goes, all things must come to an end, whether we will it or no. When our work is finished, we must go our separate ways. Doing so will sadden me, as you know. Yet that sadness is the part of the joy I have derived from our companionship. Oh, here they come. So I will accept it when the time comes, and strive with you to the last. Hello, peoples.
Hello.
I still got one cutscene left from the Alliance raids, and then we'll be good.
Yeah, I haven't done them yet. I'm waiting for a friend to do them. I think he says he's ready soon.
As you know, my friend, I would rather you live your own life, but having helped you, I won't send you away against your will. Well, you are a busy man, so I won't keep you. As before, rest assured, I will share with you any tidings I receive from Cryle. Take care, my friend, and see you again in due course. Alright, we'll have to change the stream over to D&D in a bit. And by a bit, I mean like basically about now, since we just finished. So take care of this real quickly so that we get switch over to the D&D stream. I end the stream here and we'll just start it up again when I have everything set up.